Sebanger Podcast!
Hey guys, welcome back to the Sebanger Podcast. My name is Seb, and this is my co-partner, Danger.
Hey guys, I'm
What's
Danger.
up?
You just have one part of that wrong, buddy.
What's up, Danger?
You're Danger, and I'm Seb. You're my co-host.
Nah.
So I have only told you the title of the theme of today's episode, right? And I have written down 3 topics, part of the big debate, and we're gonna. This could go completely wrong. You could agree with me on each one of these 3. All these 3 topics I've been collecting over the last week could be completely to waste, and that's the whole episode gone down the toilet. But I'm taking my chances. And I picked out 3 really good topics. I would say that can have both sides to them, and I'm hoping you're the opposite side of me for all of these, because that.
What if I'm not?
We'll have to search up some new topics. We'll ask ChatGPT again.
No, again.
I think we did that one episode. Oh yeah, it was canceled though. It was canceled.
Yeah.
We asked ChatGPT for some topics, but that episode was canceled. I don't remember why. By the way, welcome to the first episode of the new channel. If there's probably not as many people watching because it's not on the main channel anymore.
No, we're gonna have 3 fucking views on this video.
I know, but this is how it begins. Eventually,
Right.
maybe this channel will surpass SebinkaTV. That's not gonna happen. I hope not, at least.
It's shout it out on your channel every few videos.
I guess, yeah. I should also probably shout out my Discord server.
Yeah, because the only people that are joining are from Counter-Strike 2 now, apparently.
So I was playing Counter-Strike 2 yesterday with Danger, and someone thought, Awinka TV was there as well. I don't know why they didn't focus on Awinka TV. Maybe because they didn't have TV in their name. But I had TV in my username. So it was Awinka and SebinkaTV. I don't know how they didn't catch on. That might be partners or something or whatever. Anyway, they saw TV and they're like, that sounds YouTube-y enough. Let me search that up on YouTube. And they found me.
I was gonna say, your name on Steam, I don't know if I should say that because then people would look it up. But your name on Steam is SebinkaTV, and Awinka's is just Awinka.
I don't know why Awinka likes being Awinka. Like, your whole YouTube channel, man, is Awinka TV. Why do you keep trying to stick to Awinka? You will always be TV, no matter how long you run from it.
You guys both stole from me anyway.
No! Because you wore a TV on your Roblox avatar in 2018?
Yeah. No, it's 2019.
I think it was 2018.
No, the Danger TV era was 2019 to 2020.
Anyway, point is, we were playing Counter-Strike 2, and I guess this person thought my username looked like a YouTuber's username, and they'd be correct, because then 5 minutes later, they said in voice chat, Sebanger Podcast? I'm like, what the hell? And then they joined the Discord server a few hours later. They have not done anything yet. Hold on. They said, I'm officially a SebinkaTV fan after playing CS2 with the official SebinkaTV. Then I sent a skull emoji, and then they sent a GIF. I don't even know how to describe this GIF in words.
Let me see if I can. It's a small, no, it's like a 13-year-old child doing a little frowny face, and it keeps zooming in on it and shattering into pieces.
Yeah, it's like that GIF of Squidward, where he's sad and he's shattering into pieces and it keeps looping. And that's all. Yeah, maybe. That's all they have said so far. So I guess we'll see next episode where that story has taken us. But for now, this has been your weekly fill-in for this new character of the SebinkaTV Discord.
I'll be the 3rd member. But by next month, I'll be the 3rd member.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a Discord server, by the way, of my channel. I'll put that in the link below.
No one talks there, so go talk there.
Yeah.
Please.
The
last message There's like monthly messages basically. Let's streamline this real quick. What the hell is the big debate?
Haha, my friend, my co-host, my great pal since 2018. Good question.
Yeah.
The great debate is these three topics that there's one very good point on one side, but on the opposite side, there's also a very good point. And there's no middle point. There is no split point. You have to be A or B. So, I don't know which one I should start with. 1, 2, or 3. You don't know the topics yet, but I'll let you choose.
Yeah. 2.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I want to start with that one. You know the trolley problem, right?
Yeah.
All right. For those who don't know,
for those who are fucking idiots.
Do you want to explain this one? I already explained the ship part.
Okay, so yeah, the trolley problem is basically the situation where you are just like the normal class civilian. You don't have any like bias per se. So you are just a blank slate. You were walking down, going on a walk, maybe going to grab a sandwich or something. And you walk by the train station, and you see there's a train fucking speeding down the tracks. And you can see the paths diverge at some point. And on one path, you have there's this one small little baby.
Okay.
It's just a baby.
Hold on.
Okay.
No. If you say it's a baby, that's gonna completely ruin it. It's just normal people. They're like adults.
Is it?
Yes, it's not. If you say baby, then people obviously are gonna they're gonna think about one decision.
Oh, what is the trolley?
On one track, there's one person. On the other track, there's 3 people. And currently, it's barreling towards 3 people. But if you if you turn the lever,
I'm thinking about the wrong trolley problem. Yeah. Okay.
If you turn the lever, it will turn towards the one person.
It goes towards one person.
Yes.
But that also means you directly involve yourself in this situation, and you have the guilt of pulling the lever towards that one person instead of, stepping away and watching it roll over those 5 people and not having that guilt attached. So would you rather take that guilt to save the one person, or would you rather walk away and let 5 normal people die?
Yeah. Okay, so first off, which side are you on?
I would pull the lever.
You'd pull the lever to go after the one guy?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Because I'm the opposite.
You are an idiot.
No, here's how I'm looking at the situation, okay? If I pull the lever... Okay, first off, I was not supposed to be here. 5 people would have been dead if I weren't here at this exact location, at this exact time. I am now. So if I pull the lever, I am involving myself into killing one person. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm saving 5, but if I don't do anything, I am not directly responsible for getting anyone killed.
But no, this is you're selfish, basically. For not pushing the lever, I would consider you to be selfish, because you think about your own needs and your own feelings instead of saving. Because think about it, you think about your own needs. You are gonna kill 5 people, have the exact same complex mind and thoughts and likes and dislikes as you. When at the end of the day, you could switch that and only kill one person who's exactly like you.
Do I want the trauma of having killed someone, or do I want the trauma of thinking that I could have saved 5? I think having murdering someone is worse.
Killing 5 people, that would ruin my life. That would ruin everything.
I would think about it that was supposed to happen. That was supposed to happen. I could have changed it, but then I would have been involving myself with this scenario. That was supposed to happen if I was not there. If I didn't just turn to my left 30 degrees to see what's going on, that would have happened.
Okay, but here's the thing. You're an awful person. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
This is period. A sentence.
Is that the whole sentence?
Yeah.
Is that all you're gonna say?
Yep.
You have to add on a little bit.
You're an awful person because you would rather kill 5 people then
I'm
feel
not
bad
killing
about it.
them. That they would have died.
Well, no, you, in my mind, you are killing because you know you have the choice to save them. Absconding from the situation, that puts the fault onto you.
There
It
is
is
no
guilt
fault.
versus.
There is no fault on anyone.
Here's the thing. It is, in this situation for me, it is guilt versus fault. Would you rather be guilty or would you rather be at fault?
I don't think of it as being at fault. Again, if I was not there and if I didn't look the direction of the train, I would have never known this was going to happen. They would have been dead anyway if it weren't for me. And if I'm directly involving myself by changing the course of history, then I'm killing the one guy.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
That I'm killing the one guy.
Well, I'm saying if I don't want to do that.
Why not?
Because I'll be directly involved in murdering this person.
I think you're directly involved the second you see them.
I think that was how it was supposed to play out, and if I'm involving myself, then I'm changing what was supposed to happen.
So you're one of those.
What do you mean, those nerds? I think of it that everything.
You're so fucking fate pilled right now.
I'm what?
You're so fate pilled. You're fate pilled. I hate you.
Yes, fate. Sure, that's how you can say. I think everything is supposed to play out the way it is, and everything is down to just. Everything has been already written. We are simply living it. And you are now altering the texts if you pull the lever.
Well, Seb, if everything is already written, then no matter what you did, it's supposed to happen.
I don't think that's entirely true, because I'm just coincidentally at this location.
Seb, here, the way you're talking about fate, it's like a book or a movie, and you're just watching it play out. So no matter what choice you do in life, it was supposed to happen. Like you still had the choice to choose between, do I want to eat an apple today, or do I want to eat a burger?
I think
today, right?
if I pick the burger, I think fate has told me to pick the burger. I didn't think of that. I think the texts have made me think that.
If you pull the lever, it is fate telling you to pick the lever.
I guess that's one way to think about it, but if I'm thinking to not pull the lever, then that is the fate texts telling me not to. Or perhaps I'm a sentient being in this text, and I am not supposed to be so sentient, okay? And should I rather play out the story that was written for me, or do I change the text and maybe change the outcome of something big in the future?
What would happen in the future?
I don't know. Maybe that one person that I am saving is gonna become the president, and he's gonna. I don't know. He's gonna.
What? Seb, what if those 5 people that you saved, one of them is going to be an award-winning author that changes lives? One is going to be the greatest politician we've ever seen. One's going to be the next, fucking Iron Man, bro.
Here's what I'm thinking. Iron Man's cool, but do I really need him? As for the author and politician, they can die.
But here's the thing. You have a greater chance of saving someone important by saving 5 people than just saving 1.
I think you're dumb. That's what I'm thinking. I think the text I've written you to be dumb.
I think the text I've written you to genuinely be so fucking insufferable every single waking moment of your life.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro.
If that's what they wanted to write, that's what they want. Ready?
Okay. What if it was 5 people versus 1 skibbity toilet?
If I turn it, I kill the skibbity?
If you turn it, you kill the skibbity and save the town.
Stupid example. Stupid example, but this does kind of This is a point that I forgot that I want to bring up. I don't know anything about these people. Those 5 people could be the most evil people in the world. I wouldn't know. And the one person on the left, he could be the nicest person in the world, right? I don't know who these people are, but if Skibbity Toilet is on the left and he's real evil against these 5 people who seem to be innocent to me, I'm turning the lever against the person I know who's evil, being the Skibbity Toilet.
Yeah, okay. But thing is, you said, okay, that one guy could be nice and the other guys could be evil. How do you know that one guy isn't going to be fucking Mega Hitler in the future?
That's the risk I have to take. Listen, I am not directly responsible for having his future of being an evil warlord, okay? That's how it was supposed to play out. I happen to have been coincidentally in the same place, and I don't want to alter what is supposed to be written. That's the risk you're taking. You don't know if they're evil or good people. That's because these are the first time you've seen these people.
Let's think about it this way, since you're a selfish, little worthless bastard.
I'm fake-pilled.
You are just mean, rude, pilled. So, think about it. If you save so this is from your. I don't actually believe this. This is your perspective. If you save those 5 people, you'll get 5 gifts. You are. Those 5 people are indebted to you. Besides just one person being indebted to you.
Well, it wasn't my text to alter. It is not. I'm not the author of this book.
This is going nowhere just because you believe in stupid fucking fate.
I believe in fate.
I hate you. As a person, you are the
I believe in pre-written future. What you believe in is that you think you're a completely sentient being and not in a simulation that has already been written for thousands of years to come. That's what you believe in.
I also believe it.
You also believe in what?
Fate.
Then how come you're not with me here?
Because I explained this. So
this is fate.
No matter what you do, fate has decided for you. If you choose to pull that lever, fate has written that you pulled that fucking lever, dude.
I think if fate has really chosen me,
it is impossible to go against fate because fate is you are fate. It's impossible to go against fate because everything has been written out in a way that is impossible to diverge from that path.
If fate has truly brought me here to be the death of 1 or 5 people, then and I'm deciding not to pull the lever, then fate has decided to have me not pull the lever.
But if you pull the lever, the fate has decided for you to pull the lever.
Well, I guess I'm one of those people who fate has decided to not pull the lever then.
You're an idiot! That's what you are, you're an idiot!
Fate has decided me to be an idiot then. You know how silly you sound right now?
You know how stupid you've sounded every day in your fucking life.
Probably pretty silly, I assume. That's not going anywhere, though.
If anyone's watching this video, you choose the right answer in the comments to show this motherfucker.
Yeah, and agree with me. Fate pilled against the person who thinks we're not in a pre-written simulation or something. Have you heard of the ship of Theseus?
No.
Or Theseus, whatever it's called. Okay, that's good, because now I can explain it. I was going to explain it anyway, for the people who don't know. But I saw this on Vsauce.
Okay.
Or at least the explanation. I first heard of this on WandaVision, but since then, I did. This was when I was a big Marvel nerd, but now it's gone downhill so much.
You were a big Marvel nerd until, like, this year, Seb.
That's not true. I started caring less, like, after, like, Falcon Winter Soldier, but recently, like, the last year has been such bad Marvel content that I do not care anymore. I just want to see Deadpool. I want to see Secret Wars. That's really all I'm excited for. Anyway, ship of Theseus. This explanation I'm taking from Vsauce, because I think that's the easiest way to describe. But think of this. You have two Lego ships. These are supposed to be real ships, but for simplicity, I'm saying they're Lego ships. And they're made of 2 blocks. They're both made of 2 blocks, right?
Okay. So yeah, 2x2.
Yeah, okay, let's just say there's a 2x4 brick at the bottom with like a wedge piece on top of it, and it kind of looks like a Lego ship. Right?
Yeah.
Actually, first of all, ignore the fact that there's a second ship. There's only one ship right now. And obviously you have to make repairs to vehicles every now and then, right?
Yeah, so it's like, okay.
Okay, so to make repairs to this Lego vehicle that has only 2 pieces, you have to take off one piece and replace it with an identical brand new piece, right? So now this old piece, you discard it for now, okay? But then later on, you have to now fix the old piece, right? Because you have a new piece and an old piece that is making up your ship. So
okay,
you now fix the second piece of your ship with another identical piece of it. So you now have, one could say, a technically completely brand new ship, because you don't have any original parts anymore. It has been completely remade from the ground up over the course of a few years, right?
Yeah.
And now these 2 old pieces that you have discarded, for some reason, someone has been collecting these, and he has put these pieces together in the exact same order as your old ship. So now you have your ship, right, that is now has been replaced with new parts, and you have your discard pieces that have been placed into the same arrangement as your current ship. So you have 2 identical ships, one with new parts and one with old parts. Which one is the actual ship of Theseus? That is the question. The new one? And now, okay, we should say, what do you mean by new one?
The one that has all the new parts.
The parts that were replaced were rebuilt in the same arrangement, and if anything, that is your old ship of Theseus. You just basically bought a new one.
Well, okay, here's the thing, because just because it's physically different doesn't mean it's like sentimentally different. Because to you, this is still the ship that you've been like using for all this time, even if it's not physically the same ship. In your head, it is still the same ship, and it has the same like emotional attachment to you. It's just like it's like if you lost your arm and you're replaced with like a robot arm, to you that's still your arm, because like that's like you have an emotional attachment to that part, even if it's completely new.
But what if you replace your entire self? Are you still you?
Yeah, because emotionally you are still yourself, and if you feel like yourself, then you are still yourself.
What if someone took you apart piece by piece every day and replaced it with like a cybernetic limb, and at one point you are now just completely a robot, but your old pieces were placed into its old arrangements, so now there's a human version and your original version who has been replaced by robot pieces? Who's the real one?
Me.
Now which one is you?
The robot.
What if your brain was replaced with a robotic one? Are you still the robot?
No!
Then point standard.
Okay, hold on.
The ship of Theseus has a brain, is what I'm saying.
That this is a very bad comparison. because if you take the brain, okay. Because what I'm saying with the ship is it doesn't matter, like, if it's physically an entire ship. If you, like, your brain, you feel as if this is the same ship that has been with you and has evolved with you, I believe that you could still consider that to be the same, even if it's technically, not the same ship. It's all a matter of brains, brains versus bronze.
I think the one that has been discarded and now rebuilt is the original one, because these are all your original parts. What you're riding now with the new parts is just what you've been replacing throughout those years. As soon as you replace that last piece, it is now a new ship. It's not the old one, I would say.
Well, okay, but the rebuilt out of old part ship, it doesn't have the same experience.
It does. These are the pieces that have been riding with you for years. You just simply discard them because they're old. You want something new.
I think that the captain is also, after a certain point, the captain becomes a part of the ship too. So the captain would be the brain here. If you fully replace the captain of the new ship, or like how I said earlier, replace the brain, then that would be a new ship. But because the captain sort of becomes a part of the ship, as long as that captain is still a part of the new ship, I believe that is still the same ship, because the captain has, knows how the ship works. He's been through all the stuff with the ship. It is still an integral part of
I think you died again. I think we got your base message. Here's what I'm thinking. Here's how I'll put it. Okay, basically the process is replacing your ship piece by piece over the course of a few years, right? And you say, even when it's replaced completely 100%, that is still your ship, right?
Yeah.
Think of it like this, though. What if this process that has taken years was done all simultaneously, and each piece just in the course of a day was replaced with new parts? And this hasn't been a journey throughout multiple years of replacing. This is just right there, right now. It's been replaced with new parts. Is that still the same ship?
I still see it as the same ship, yeah.
At that point, you're essentially buying the same copy of your ship, but just like a newer model. So I wouldn't count that as a new ship.
Well, actually, no. I think I agree. I think I agree with you, because it's like buying a new car, basically.
But do you agree with the year's journey still being the same example?
No, because that is like if you just like took apart this car slowly and then put new parts onto it. But at that point, because it's like it's still in some way. Like, think about it. Because even by the end of it, once you put the final piece on, the first piece that got put on now has like experience from the journey of replacing.
Yeah, but it's a new experience. It hasn't been with you since the beginning. All pieces that were with you since the beginning are now gone. You are making an experience with these new pieces, but they're not the ones you first bought.
I still think it's the same thing. Like, if you replace it all in a day, yeah, that's like a new thing. But because
at what point is it not the old ship? If you think one day is a completely new ship, then at what point, 2 days, 3 days, at what point is a different ship?
1 month.
Why 1 month?
Because at that point there's been enough time to still I don't know. See here, because like if you're going physically, I agree with you where it's a different ship. But I think for me it's all a matter of like your mental thought of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but like I don't know.
I think the passage of time allows you to still like recognize it as your old ship.
What if instead of a month it took like 29 days?
I still think I think like that's just my estimate. I think like a month or so.
How about, okay, what if your entire house was replaced piece by piece over the course of a year? Every day one piece is replaced. At the end of the year, is it still your original house?
Yeah.
See, when I put it like that, I almost want to agree with you.
Because for me, it's like it's not like the house has changed at all. It's still like the exact same thing, and like I can still like attribute part of the house to my memories with the old house, even if they aren't physically the same house. My mind can sort of meld them together into being the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I don't. Okay. What if then? What if the old pieces discarded, right, rebuilt in the same house? What if now your current house that has been replaced with all the new pieces is now moved like a few meters, and your old pieces are replaced where your old house used to be. Which one is your old house? Or
See, in that
real
case,
house?
I would say the one that's in the original spot is at that point. I would say
This is so tricky. This can be thought about in so many ways.
To be fair, you are throwing in like a bunch of different what ifs into the equation.
I'm trying to put this up into different examples. Otherwise, we're gonna be at a roadblock the whole time.
No, I think for me it would have to be everything would be the same about it. You know what I'm saying? Like there couldn't be any differences, or at least any major differences.
Well, the old ship is the same parts. It's the exact same, like to the millimeter placement.
Yeah. But I'm talking about the example where the house moves a few meters.
Okay, ignore the house. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the ship.
Okay, so, but I just want to say, this whole thing reminds me of this tweet I saw the other day, where it was like, at my computer, go to leave, take a bathroom break, a bunch of gnomes come out, replace my entire computer with duplicate parts. Come back, it's not the same computer. That's just what I'm thinking about. The little gnomes replacing the computer bit. But like,
it's not the same computer, but if
it
has the same files, doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but
if it has the same parts,
the new ship and the old ship has the old parts, the new ship has the new parts. So in this case, instead of files, we're talking about the experience. They don't have the same experience. The old ship is the one of your old experience. You're making new experience with your new ship. Which one is the real one?
The new computer doesn't have the same experience. It doesn't have the same gaming moments on it, or like.
Okay, but what is the equivalent of computer files to a ship? That's what I'm trying to talk about. So I'm talking about experience here. You don't really think about experience on a computer.
Well, I would say it would be like the stuff in your ship. Is like all your little memorabilia the same? Is that included with the new ship? Like, do you have all your trophies?
Everything is the same. Everything has been replaced. In the old ship and in the new ship, everything is identical except one version is just a newer parts. This includes anything
then what does it matter? Like that's the thing. What does it matter?
What does it matter? But the question is, which one is the original, or like the real one? I should say, or even original. I would say original.
Well, the original one's gonna be the original.
But if you replace every part of your ship and you're down to the last part, is that still your original?
Like I said, physically, I agree with you, but like mentally, to me, yes, it would be.
As soon as you replace that new part, though, it is like buying a completely new ship, just a newer version.
Not mentally, because your mind, like this is the same thing with the house thing. Even if the things have completely changed, I will still associate things that happened in the ship with things that happened to the old ship. My mind will sort of blend them together into being the same, even though they aren't the same.
Okay, so to you, it might be the same, but physically they're not.
Yeah. Yes.
But to you, sentimentally, it is the same.
Yes.
So what you're saying is, to you, you're right, but to the world, you're wrong.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, well, that's that then. I think that's a good way to close that off.
That's a really funny way to word it.
Okay. We all know the fairy tale character of Pinocchio, right? Just by saying the name Pinocchio, do you know where this is going?
Yes, and I already know my answer, and I know you're going to be a fucking idiot about this.
Okay, then read my mind. What is the topic that I'm about to bring up?
This stupid topic is, if Pinocchio says, I am lying, what is nose growing on? That is what you're saying.
No. You're getting it a little bit wrong here. You're pretty much on the money. But is If Pinocchio says my nose is about to grow, does it grow or not?
No.
Do you want? I will
Wait,
explain that.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Are you
hold on.
calculating
Give me like
this?
5 minutes. I gotta go to the mind chamber.
The what?
His nose wouldn't grow.
If he says my nose is about to grow, his nose would not grow.
Yes.
See, this one requires a little bit of thinking. I have to think about my answer, but I know I have one. It's just that every time I hear this, I have to think about what it was again. Because it's a kind of a complex one. If he says my nose is about to grow, he doesn't know that. So he's lying. Therefore, his nose should grow. But then, again, if he's lying, then his nose shouldn't grow. And here I've stumped myself.
Here's the thing. Seb, Pinocchio's nose only grows when he knows he's lying. It's not like he's some wealth of this wealth bank of knowledge. If he believes his nose is about to grow, then he is telling the truth.
Yeah. But then he would be lying if it doesn't happen.
Yeah, but he doesn't think he's lying. That's the thing.
If it doesn't happen, then what?
Nothing is gonna happen. Because if he if he knew that 2 + 2 = 4 and he said it equals 1, then he would know he's lying, and then his nose would grow. But if he didn't know what 10 to the power of 78 was, and he said 13, truly believing it was 13, then his nose wouldn't grow because he believed it was 13.
Some people get this is an interesting point you bring up, but some people get this kind of wrong where they think about the nose as a like the world, but the nose is Pinocchio, okay?
This is a very funny way to word it.
It's about what he believes is lying. It's not about what the world knows is lying. So I guess we kind of agree here. So if he says my nose is about to grow, there's not enough information. Does he think it? Does he really believe it's about to grow, or is he straight up lying?
Yeah.
Anyway, do you have any last things?
I don't have any last things. I just said,
say something funny again, like last episode's ending where it just cuts off halfway.
I don't know, dude. You're an idiot.
Putting you on the spot here.
Yeah, I mean, dude. You know, it has to come naturally. Like the last time when I was talking about 9/11, I just felt it in my soul, dude.
I just felt it in my
bones. I felt it in my soul. I felt the towers collide.
Okay. You don't have to.